Hello everyone and welcome back to the jungles of Review Land. Today we're going to be unboxing a car camping tent capable for electric car capacities, brought to you by MK Camp. The tent came FedEx ground, no problems with the box. Shipping, super duper fast. Well, not super duper, but shipping was fast. Today, as always, I'm going to be opening this up using the Ocaso strategy. It's an awesome knife. We open one box to find another box. Well packaged so far. First look together time. All right. This is definitely canvas. This is definitely a nice big bag. Wow. Let's get that out. Progress. We've been making progress in here. Look at that. All right, so we've got like this waterproof cotton on the outside here. Looks like we have a cinch, some buckles. Overall, first impressions, really positive. Really excited, really happy. All right, for our assembly of the tent and connecting it to the Tesla, I'm gonna be handing you over to our product enthusiast, our lead reviewer, Jenny, for the technical goodness.
There's that carry bag, and inside that carry bag we have the tent. We've got the product manual there, tent poles, pump, stakes, and the bag that those tent poles and pump came in. Let's go ahead and start getting this set up. Here's a look at that tent unfolded. Look at that MK Camp logo there. That's really nice. So now we need to go ahead and stake the four corners. There's one there that you see right here, over there, and over in those other corners. Next up, we're going to be using that pump and adding some air to this baby. On this NK Camp tent, there are two air valves that you're going to need to inflate. They're actually really neat because they're kept behind this fabric that has Velcro closure on it and keeps them nice and clean. To inflate this tent, we're just going to remove the first cap to expose that inflation valve. Later on, when we let the air out of these, we'll go ahead and remove that second cap. We have our pump installed, just like this, to go ahead and inflate that air pole for our tent. And in a matter of seconds, we literally have a tent that is almost erected out of nowhere. All I had to do was really just help those poles stand up. And we have a tent that's literally, it took 2 minutes to pump this up. How incredible! Here in the directions, we have completed 1, 2, and 3 and inflated all of those air columns. There's only 2 of them. Next, we're going to go ahead and insert the rest of the tent pegs into the ground and set up those guidelines as well. We've gone ahead and used those stakes to stake out these wind lines or guidelines. They're really heavy duty. They're nice and thick. They have a really nice construction. And I have to say, the tent stakes are really awesome as well. They're not flimsy. They're super heavy duty. Now that we've secured step number 4 and gotten things all nice and tight and solid, we're going to drive the car close to the tent and get that portion set up. We are utilizing a Tesla Model Y for our MK Camp tent. This part here was really easy to connect to the Tesla. So you simply back the car up, put the awning and that cover over the trunk, and then slowly open the trunk. We secured the cover to both wheels to tighten it down. We did follow these directions here, and it was pretty straightforward and easy. On the inside of the Tesla, there are some drawstrings and buckles that you just need to go ahead and tighten up to make that connection nice and secure. You can see we put the fabric pieces over the trunk, slowly open the trunk, and now we have this Velcro which attaches to that felt or fabric in the trunk. Very, very easy. While securing this to the Tesla, on the sides there is like a little toggle elastic that you can pull to tighten it, to secure it to the side of the car here, to make it more bug proof and ready for a good night's sleep. Speaking of restful sleep, MK Camp includes this little piece of fabric with Velcro on the back to cover that trunk light. They're really thinking of everything for you. Now that we have everything set up, let's take a look around the inside of the tent. So we do have those air beams that we inflated. So we have 2 arched air beams, and then this one that goes over the top of the tent as well as a support. It's really, really nice. Right here we have our big awning and screen. We've gone ahead and set up that awning area with included poles. On the opposite side, we also have almost like a double door. So it does have a zipper right down the center here, and it has a screen and then that cotton canvas as well. On the inside, you will find some pockets along the edges to go ahead and keep your belongings in. The zippers on this tent are really heavy duty. In fact, they're YKK zippers. This large awning area with that beautiful screen is amazing because this door has Velcro all along the bottom, like double-sided Velcro, to keep those bugs and icky things out of the tent, and for easy closure. On this side of the tent, we have what looks like a double door. So it has full zippers on the bottom and some Velcro. Again, with those nice YKK zippers. So once you go ahead and open up this outer door here with the zipper and the Velcro, you're met with that inner screen. You can go ahead and tie back this door. There's a toggle there on the side to allow for some nice ventilation in the tent. And just like that, I've gone ahead and opened up those side doors or curtains to reveal that tent. It looks so nice. If you'd like any more details or information on the MK Camp tent to utilize with your own electric vehicle, check that link below in the description for all those details, specifications, and price. Let's go ahead and have one more look around here. This is such a neat idea to have an electric car camping tent. You can see that ventilation is very important, as we have those nice screened areas for that cross ventilation. Overall, this tent was very easy to set up. You simply stake the tent, inflate those air poles, back the Tesla or other electric vehicle up to it, to that connection port, put those fabrics over the top, secure them, place that Velcro inside, and of course, put all your tent stakes and poles in there as well. Just like any other tent, it takes just a little while, but it is very, very easy to set up. It's officially morning. We had a great evening in this tent. It was perfect. It worked amazing. So, of course, we have moved the Tesla out of the way so we can start taking down this tent. Let me go ahead and walk you through the steps that we're going to do. The first thing was, of course, to disconnect the Tesla from the tent. All of this fabric and everything came off within just moments of just disconnecting these lines. Next up, we're going to go ahead and remove these wind lines and guide lines and unstake that tent. We have officially removed all of those stakes and guidelines except for the four corners. We're going to take those out next and then deflate those tent poles. Time to deflate and let the air out of these poles. Go ahead and twist that open. It's gonna be loud. Once you deflate those poles, it literally comes down into a pile like this, a heap of fabric. So we're gonna go ahead and straighten that out, flatten it out so that we can fold this up nicely and place it back in that bag. We folded this tent in half, cleaned off the bottom, and now we're going to go ahead and fold it in half again. We folded one more time, and now to roll it up to fit in that bag. We finished rolling it all up, and by size comparison here, it looks like it's going to fit perfectly into that carry bag. The tent fits in there beautifully. We just need to go ahead and put those tent poles in. The tent and tent poles are in there. The stakes, every single thing that came in that bag fit back in that bag. And that is amazing in and of itself. Thank you all so much for watching today and joining us on our NK camp setup and takedown. It was amazing. I really like this tent. If you'd like some more information about it, check out the link in the description. If you're new in town, consider subscribing. And until we see you again, keep your nose clean. Bye!